Hi everyone, and Happy New Year to you all. I know 2020 was such a tough year and we don't know what's going to come in 2021 yet either, do we? But what we do know is the garden will still bloom. There are always vegetables to grow, the bulbs in spring will pop up through the soil, and that gives us so much hope, doesn't it? And at this time of year, while there isn't so much to do when it comes to sowing and growing, of course there's loads to do outside actually in the garden, even when it's snowing, like cleaning tools and seed trays and pots, that kind of thing. And if you haven't got waterlogged or frozen soil, you can also put some of the more hard landscaping kind of aspects to your garden in place as well. Perhaps you want to build some compost bins or something like that. But one seed that you can sow that brings us so much joy is of course the sweet pea. So towards the end of January, right up until April, you can sow those gorgeous, fragrant, colourful sweet peas. I absolutely love them. They're like a staple, aren't they, of the cottage garden look, but you can grow them really anywhere in any style garden at all. I love all of the different colours and varieties. There's one called Prince of Orange, which is my absolute favourite. It's like a vibrant peachy colour, and you can see the detail on the flower petals. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm getting prepared to sow my sweet seeds, which actually they're fairly easy to grow, but they sometimes are considered a little bit tricky, but with the right conditions and tips you should be absolutely fine. So I actually sow my sweet peas in toilet roll holders, the cardboard roll from the middle, because sweet peas really like their roots to grow long and deep. So if you don't have the modules, which are like the root trainers, then this is a really sustainable and good for recycling as well way of growing your seeds. And actually, if you've collected lots of these and you've got more than the sweet pea seeds that you've got to sow, you can just cut these in half and then use them for sowing all kinds of different seeds as well. So many people soak their seeds overnight before they sow them out. I actually have never done that, but I love the seeds, those little lovely round seeds, aren't they so fabulous? One thing I always say to people is that when you are sowing seeds, just take a moment to really look at them, really study them, look at the different colours and textures. Some of them of course have fragrance, like coriander, smells amazing, fenugreek, that kind of thing. Sweet peas don't actually smell of anything in their seed, but they are lovely. Just gently roll them in your hand and kind of really get to know your seeds before you sow them as well. So I just pop the compost into my toilet roll holder, and then my seeds are sown about 1 centimetre deep, covered over with a little bit more compost, and then kept moist at all times. So as they grow, pinching out is a really good way of ensuring lots of bushy growth. And generally when there are 2 to 4 sets of leaves, I pinch out the top, and that just promotes that bushy growth out from the sides. But also there have been years where I've completely forgotten to do that and I've still had lovely sweet peas. So of course then when they're strong enough and the weather has warmed up, you can harden them off and plant them out, and they will provide you with so much beautiful colour and fragrance throughout the summer months. And at this time of year, just sowing them gives us all the hope that we need to get through these wintry, cold, damp months of the year. So just remember, gardening is always there for you no matter what time of the year it is. So enjoy sowing your sweet peas.